Hey y'all, welcome back. So in my last Flesh and Blood video, I did a brief breakdown surrounding the Flesh and Blood market as a whole, specifically on the sealed first edition boxes and the company philosophy regarding the secondary market. If you have not checked it out, I'll make sure to link it down below in the description. However, in today's video, I wanted to go over the official print run for the first editions of each set, from Welcome to Wraith all the way to Crucible of War. Now, this information was not on the website last week when I was making the last video. I actually stumbled upon it today while researching for the next Flesh and Blood videos I have planned. So to start off, let's look at the Welcome to Wraith numbers. According to the Collector Center on the official Flesh and Blood website, the alpha print of Welcome to Wraith, which has been confirmed as being the same as a first edition by Legend Story Studios, shows a total of 400,000 booster packs printed. The keywords here are booster packs. When I first saw that big number, I actually thought that it was a huge print run, but it's actually quite low when we do the math. There are 24 booster packs per box. This would mean that if there were 400,000 boosters printed for the alpha print, that there is, and I can't stress this enough as this is still all assuming that the packs were used for boxes and nothing more, there is an estimated 16,666 first edition boxes out in the wild, which by and large is a pretty small print run compared to the major players in the TCG world, which makes sense since it was a newer TCG and it was a test run for their new product. Going over to Arcane Rising, we see a similar print run of 400,000 first edition booster packs printed. Hence, Arcane Rising also has an estimated 16,666 first edition booster boxes. However, when I saw the print run for Crucible of War, it kind of shocked me a bit. The print run for the first edition of Crucible of War was more than double the print run for Welcome to Wraith and Arcane Rising. 900,000 booster packs. This would mean that there are currently an estimated 37,500 boxes of first edition Crucible of War. In my last video, I mentioned that there was heavy speculation on Crucible of War being the last of the trial sets, but according to this number, it seems that Legend Story Studios started to ramp production up starting with Crucible of War. The question I have is, what will the size of Monarch be? If it is similar to Crucible of War, that would mean that they likely plan to keep the first editions capped below 40,000 boxes, as a low supply is what will make these first editions coveted by collectors and investors. But if Monarch is a much higher print run, then that would affirm everyone's speculation regarding the first three sets and cause future first editions to be worth slightly less than the original three, depending on the amount of print runs. There is much hype regarding Monarch as Legend Story Studios intends on introducing some new mechanics to the game. Whether this means a much larger print run or not is something we will have to wait and see. Now, the great thing about Legend Story Studios is just how open and honest they have been regarding print runs, which I have yet to see from other companies, and that is a major reason why I support their company and hope they continue to see success. In conclusion, now that the official numbers for all three first editions have been released, there may soon be a market shift. Welcome to Wraith and Arcane Rising have the same production number of first editions, and that could mean that their prices will likely be in sync for the foreseeable future. As of right now, Welcome to Wraith Alpha is around the $4,000 mark, while Arcane First Edition is half of that at $2,000. I expect this price trend to follow both of those boxes given the extremely low supply of them, and if we consider Crucible of War's print run being more than double the first two sets, this would likely mean a lower price ceiling compared to them in the long term. This is all extremely interesting to me, and I cannot wait to see how Monarch performs, as well as how much they end up printing. Monarch is considered the make or break set for the TCG as a whole, so there's a lot riding on this set. But remember, I am not a financial advisor of any kind. I simply look at the data that is available to me, and I try to piece it all together to come up with possible market movements and scenarios. This has been Collectible Stonks. Thank you for checking out the video. Leave a comment down below on what you think is going to happen with Monarch. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and if you want to watch more content like this, hit that subscribe button. Thanks again, y'all.